Hello and welcome back, beautiful Cancers. Thank you so much, guys. Bear with me. I've got a nasty sinus cold coming on, so if I start sneezing, don't take offense. It's just me and my sinuses. So I want to thank you so much, Cancer, for coming to view, for supporting the channel by liking and commenting and subscribing. I deeply appreciate it, Cancer. Thank you so much for that. Guys, I'm using this Infinite Oracle tarot deck. There's only 5 that have been published in distribution. So I am fortunate to have one of these decks. Let's see what the energies are for Cancer. Cancerian energy, Spirit, what's upcoming for Cancer? What does Cancer need to see, know, or hear? Cancerian energy. Damn, we got some envy here. What's going on, Cancer? Self-realization. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. You can't be expected to know something if you haven't learned it. And this is having forgiveness here. Pluto. Break down the old and begin anew. Thought. If you realized how powerful your thoughts were, you would never think a negative thought again. Ego. It's just like dust in the eyes. Without cleaning the dust, we can't see anything clearly. So clear the ego and see the world. There must be some self-realization. You know, you can't fault yourself for something that you didn't realize or something that you didn't know. Maybe somebody was in their thoughts. Maybe somebody was in their ego. Maybe somebody was thinking very negatively. But it's time to break down the old and begin something new. Cancer. That's learning. Cancer. Breaking patterns. Being vulnerable, being open. A treasure of the soul. A banquet of the soul. Doing things that are good for the soul. Doing things that... Are we open? Are we vulnerable again? Can we be vulnerable? Cancer. So physical activity is here. Patience is here. Self-love is here. And love is here. Compassion is here. Having compassion and forgiveness for self. Can't be expected to know something that we've never learned. Maybe somebody learned to think negatively. Somebody might have been thinking on an ego level. This is all learning something and needing forgiveness. So maybe somebody is angry or thinking that somebody's angry at them. This is a defensive stature. Somebody could be very defensive and angry. but it is ego. Somebody is very worried and stressed out. Maybe somebody just needs to lighten up a bit. You know what I mean? This is patience. This is strength. Maybe somebody can't sleep at night. Maybe somebody's in their ego. Needs to be patient, lighten up a bit, wanting to calm things out. But here is control here. Here is your own energy. Maybe somebody was stubborn. This is the Lovers. There is love here. So someone is, I don't know, if somebody just didn't trust that maybe they didn't trust themselves. Maybe they blame themselves for not realizing something, that they maybe were in their ego. Maybe this is change. This is jealous, envy, thinking. I don't know. This is happiness here. Why is somebody jealous of somebody's happiness? Is this somebody who feels ignored? Is this somebody who feels rejected? Somebody feels betrayed, ignored. It's like maybe needing to forgive themselves. Maybe they weren't vulnerable. Maybe they didn't want to be vulnerable. Maybe they weren't open. Maybe they were not realizing something. Something is weighing very heavy on someone, and it's wanting to take a new leap of faith. There is healing here. There is success here. There is, communications. Maybe they're not open. Maybe they're too defensive. Maybe they're like not wanting to see something. Maybe somebody had to walk away. Maybe somebody felt insecure. Sudden realization. Oh my God. Is it too late to say sorry? There is an opportunity. Here is someone open? Is someone vulnerable? Are you open? Are you vulnerable? Can you open your heart? Can you forgive me? Is it too late to say sorry? There is death and there is rebirth, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Somebody was, maybe this is distance here. Somebody may have had to take a time out. Maybe they're regretting what they no longer have. Maybe this is it too late to say sorry? Maybe somebody was in their ego. Maybe somebody felt like I don't know, there's somebody's angry. Maybe somebody's too quick to anger. Maybe somebody's a hothead. I don't know. So they do the silent game. Someone just gets quiet. Someone gets silent, and it's like provoking somebody to anger. There is love here. Maybe somebody's just stone cold. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just making somebody else stone cold. This is self-righteousness. Do you need to be right, or do you need to be happy? Think, analyze, think before you speak. This is learning. Breaking a pattern. I gotta break this pattern. Somebody has a pattern that they need to break, and it is about getting angry. This could be a right fighter, somebody needing to be right. Do I need to be right, or do I need to be happy? So maybe somebody has a pattern of just, I don't know. It's a problem here. It's just like somebody feels like someone's being sneaky and wants to break a pattern. Like, what the hell is this all about? Somebody just refuses to see something or has been in denial about something. It's like blocking their stability. It could be fear. It could be that someone is hurt, that they've been judged. Maybe this is like a peace offering. I don't know. This is some kind of fear or some kind of toxic pattern that somebody's in that they need to break. This is a strong soul tie, but is this like fear? This is fear. This could be codependency. There's high honor, high respect. Maybe somebody thought that, I don't know, this is someone sincere. This is someone stable. This is somebody who has a lot of respect, high honor here. This is teamwork. This is recognition. But why? There's some hurt feelings here. Could be about someone feels like maybe they feel like they're giving more than the other person. This is balance, needing to find balance. This is the proverbial dream here. Somebody is trying to manifest the proverbial dream here. What's going on? A soulmate connection. There is love here, but what, there could be some argument going on. There could be a power struggle going on. The king and the queen of pentacles. I mean, both people are equal, okay? But those relationships, power couple relationships, are never easy. They are never easy. Ever. Everyone thinks, oh, the King and Queen of Pentacles, well, this is a match made in heaven. This is a match made in heaven. They're the most difficult relationships of all, because they're not all cracked up to be that, just because two people have finances and money. I mean, it can turn into a power struggle in a real hurry. And that seems to be what's going on. Someone thinking they're better than the other person, and maybe someone thinks, I do more. No, I do more. No, I do more. No, I contribute more. No, I do this. No, I do that. That's a lot of this going on. And the universe is saying, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? I mean, it takes two to tango. Both people are very secure. Both people are very confident. There's a power struggle going on. Those are hard relationships, those are. Because each person feels like they contribute more to the relationship than the other person. Slow down. Slow down. Be slow to anger. Be slow to anger. See, someone feels like I don't know what this is saying. It's almost like somebody, they're both leaders. They're both energies are here, the masculine and the feminine. But someone feels like it's almost like, okay, this is someone very sincere. Okay. Yeah, it is. Someone's like, it's competition. They're competing with one another. And making a choice, like, it's my way or the highway. Someone is getting obstinate here, and it's like someone is egging on a fight here, provoking a fight. And it's almost like, yeah, nobody wins in this situation, Because this approach, both people get left out in the cold. You know what I mean? I don't know what this is saying. Someone is like longing for wholeness. You know what I mean? Is longing to be whole. Both people are. These are two individuals longing to be whole, longing. Both people feel like they're independent. Both people feel like they're confident. Both people feel like they're doing it, you know what I mean? They both feel like they're doing it alone. That's the power couple. They don't call them the power couple for no reason. Power couples are power couples. They both have a goal, they both have a dream, they both have a vision. It is a close connection, but it can turn into a power struggle in a hurry. Someone is like, oh no, I'm doing it independently. No, I'm independent. I'm independent. Both people are confident, but if somebody doesn't break this pattern, this is a power struggle. There are two people who are in a power struggle, powering for independence, powering for no, I contribute more, no, I contribute more, no, I do more, no, I do more. This is someone, both people wanting to be right, both people wanting to, somebody needs to be a hero in this situation. This is two people power struggling. These are two people who are beating each other up. These are two people who, if they both do not realize each other's strengths and each other's roles, they might end up single. This is a power struggle, which is why they are the most difficult relationships of all, because both people know their worth, both people know their value, both people wanting to be right. Someone's like, you didn't do this by yourself. So, you know, it takes two to tango here. Somebody is like, they're fighting and arguing about position. They're fighting and arguing about finances. They're fighting and arguing about, you know, this is competing with each other. No, I'm better at this. No, I'm better at that. No, if people don't stop and break this pattern, both people could end up single. Which is very important to not Be involving others in your relationship, because nobody likes to see a power couple together. Okay? They don't. They just honestly don't. They don't. Because together you can rule the world. Together you can accomplish what other people cannot accomplish. But you do not accomplish that alone. It is like you know, it's like both people want to be right. But together, you can achieve the world. You can achieve whatever. These are two people who won't stop until they get what they want, and they will get it if they can manage to not power struggle with each other. That's what this is saying. That's what this is saying. I don't know if it's you, Cancer, or someone around you, but that's what this is saying. It's a power struggle. Both people wanting to be right. Both people wanting, no, I contribute more. No, I contribute more. No, I can somebody in this situation has to be the hero. A silent hero. Not a, I did this. It's because of me that we have what we have. It's because me. That's right, fighting. And love is patient. And you have to love yourselves before you can love anyone else. And that's the lesson that these power couple relationships teach us. It is about self-realization. It is about thinking negatively. It is about thinking two people are letting their egos get in the way of something very, very fine. It's not one person who makes a relationship, it's both. And together, you accomplish what no other couple can accomplish. But the hardest lesson in these relationships is to recognize that. You're so strong, you're so powerful because you both contribute. You both have what it takes. Some may have this quality, some may have that quality, some may do this, some may do that. But together is what makes you so powerful. So there's always people who like to divide and rule in these relationships. But the only real danger is when you power struggle each other. Someone needs to be a hero in the situation because, and they got to be a silent hero. Because there's more to this than the ego. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. That's why these relationships are the hardest ones of all. It's about self-realization. These are two people who have got to realize they got to think new. They got to break down the old and think new. You know, it's a new way of being, a new way of thinking. I'm not better than you. I'm not better than anyone. Surrendering the ego and saying, you know what? It is ego. It is ego. I don't need to be right. I need to be happy. Mars, that's the war, the internal battle, the power struggle. That's what's going on. So Spirit is saying if you're in a situation like this, Cancer, it takes two. It takes two. Both people contribute in their own way. Both people contribute in ways that the other one doesn't have. It is self-realization. It's like the mirror effect. What you think and say about one is actually you're reflecting what it is about your own personality that needs addressed. That's what power couple relationships do. They reflect each other. They, you know, it's like, you know, when you say to your partner, oh, if it wasn't for me, you're actually reflecting what it was that they contributed themselves. You know what I mean? It's the mirror. It's like, that's what these relationships do. They mirror back to you what it is you need to realize about your own image, your own thoughts, your own way of thinking and being. It's like you complete one another or you can compete with one another. That's what's going on here. Good luck, Cancer.